Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was just up, y'all, and decided I wanted to just pop in and say a couple things. Nothing major, just been busy, because at the end of the day, advocacy work in general never stops. And since I'm up and I'm probably going to be on my way to sleep in a minute because this is around my time that I go to sleep, I just felt like coming on for a minute and just talking. You know, I've been watching around and, looking at people on YouTube and then even people just in general in real life. And it just amazes me the extent that some people will go to just to be seen, just to be noticed, just to have somebody on their radar. Like, are you not happy and content with yourself that you have to go above and beyond to do things to be seen? That is crazy. I've never understood the entire self-validation or looking for the acceptance and validation of other people. Why? You should always validate yourself. The only people that should be important to you to get validation from should be your family members and your really close friends. I can't seek validation on social media. I just can't. I can't be the center of everybody's attention. I don't always have to be seen. Sometimes the loudest voice in the room just so happens to be the quietest one in the room. And a lot of people just don't get that. Like, I'm going to use YouTube for an example. Good morning, babe. How them babies, kiss them babies. I'm going to use YouTube for an example. When you have to jump on a panel and disrupt it and, change the dynamic of the live stream just so that you can be seen, it's stupid. When you have to derail an entire conversation just because at that moment it's not all about you, that's something I will never get. Good morning, sissy. I love you. And it also happens in my advocacy arena as well. I was in a meeting yesterday, and somebody who normally goes 50 miles an hour always wants to make everything all about her in these meetings, and we had to continuously, politely shut her the fuck down. Like, this is not about you or exclusively what you want or exclusively what you feel. This is about the bigger picture. This is about everybody. And all this attention and all of this focus does not have to just lay on you all the time. I don't know, y'all. For me, I've never been one to crave attention like that. I think people who have to continuously insert themselves have very low self-esteem. Like, somewhere in your life, you weren't loved as a child. Something traumatic happened in your life, or you were bullied your entire life, or something that you feel the need now in your adult life to be the center of attention. I will, babe. They be back this weekend. I just don't get it. Right, sissy. That's what I was saying. Sometimes the loudest voice in the room is the quietest one there. I will take being the one that will sit back in the cut and just pay attention and listen all the time. Because that's when you catch people in their deceit, in their lies, in their bullshit, in their manic state, in the state of confusion. You will see a person exactly for who they are. Is sometimes you just sit in the cut and just observe and don't say anything. Mm. I saw, interviews going on yesterday. Um, I saw panels going on yesterday. I saw community boards yesterday. And everything was, what about me? What about me? What about me? What about you? Like, seriously, what about you? Mm. Same thing in my meeting yesterday. I had to tell this woman, what about you? You're not the end all be all. You're not the God in this situation. Babe, jokes aren't the word. Jokes is not even the word for these people. It, they're self-loathing. They don't love themselves. They don't appreciate themselves. They have no respect for themselves, but want to get that from strangers on the internet that they probably would never ever meet in their life. I don't get it. Oh, look, babe, you know I done been around you long enough to know the words that you could be spewing in this chat right now, okay? I know the words that could be coming out of your mouth. And I will say this, babe. I see that you just go over in your little area, play your game 2 hours, and chill. Because you need a break from all this constant bullshit all the time. Like, can we just have fun? Can we just get on a panel and laugh like we used to? Can we just have a live stream where we all acting goofy and cracking jokes and laughing? Does everything have to involve who this one slept with, who this one sleeping with, who this one about to go meet up to fight, who this one think is a better content creator than this one, who has more subs than this one, who live streams are longer than this one, how many views you get, whether you have 1K in the chat or you have 100 in the chat. It's dumb. Right, babe. Right, sister. A lot of people would not pass that test. They really, really would not pass that test. See, babe, and that's the thing. And everybody don't deserve your energy. I tell Sissy that all the time. There's a couple of people. There's a few people. I'm not even going to say a couple because it's more than two. There's a few people on here who really try their hardest to get my attention. But you know what? You're not worth my attention. Why am I going to waste my energy on you? Now, if you catch me on one of those days, you know what I'm saying, where I just feel like I need to explode, then that's a different story. Because I will definitely let all my frustrations for that day out on you. But in general, nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because you're not worth it. You don't affect my real life. Mm-mm. You know, that goes back to the you can't make no friends on YouTube. You don't have no friends on YouTube. That's a lie too. I've made some very, very good friends off of this app. It's all about discernment. I have people on this app who genuinely care about me and my babies and have never set eyes on us in person. But they support everything in the DMs. Hey, how you doing? Hey, soul, good morning. Right, sissy, you just have to find them, and you are one of the wonderful people that I have met. Bay is one of those wonderful people that I have met. You know, even though they're different levels, like, you know, some wonderful people we only talk through the DMs, but they're, you know, but that doesn't negate the fact of the wonderful people that I talk to off of the app. I still consider them to be wonderful people in my life. And I am humbled and I am grateful for the wonderful blessings that I have gotten from people on this app. Exactly. You are my sister, and I love you so much. Nisa is my bae. That's going to be my forever bae. Soul, I've been around Soul for years. Never even talked to Soul in any capacity, you know, DM, text message, email, nothing. But I love Soul. Yes, you going to always be bae. Always. I'm going to have to let Shaky know I got a new bae, another bae. But he going to be all right. He going to be all right. I think the world of you too. So some people, just from interacting with them in these chat rooms, you can get a general feeling for a person. Don't let him be. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. If anything, he probably gonna be like, "Who is she? What she look like? Let me see. Oh, she cute." You can get a general overall feel for some people when you've been in chat rooms with them for years. You know, and you start looking out for each other. Cause Soul looks out for me. And if I see something going on, I look out for Soul. I've been in many chat rooms where me and Soul are going in on somebody because of a comment that they made about somebody else that we both look at in a high regard from on this app. You gain a certain level of respect from people when you are just genuinely yourself. And I think more people, if they would just take the time to genuinely be themselves, you wouldn't go through half the hell that you go through on this app. You wouldn't have as many people hating you on this app. Then you have the ones that you used to genuinely like, and then they end up, years later, doing a whole 360 on you. You like, who the hell is this? That's not the person that I used to be cool with. That's not the person that I used to talk to. That's not the person who live I used to chill in. Those are the people that you have to watch. Those are the ones that you have to sit back in the cut sometimes and just observe. Because then you start noticing these red flags on these people. The very first time they do something that make you go, whoa, wait a minute, what? Take a step back and just watch. Because then maybe, and I can say this for myself, I wouldn't have stuck around for the 2-3 years that I stuck around. I'd have been left. If I'd have just watched and peeped really what was going on, instead of just following because I like you. There are a lot of content creators on this app that I genuinely liked. A couple of them I still do kind of like. But I had to walk away. Because I can't stay on that emotional roller coaster with you any longer. This is my stop, and I got to get off. I can't do the hamster wheel. There's too many real life things going on out here to be stuck in an era. And there's thousands of people around in these 3 areas that I visit. Black sector, definitely. B sector and Mo 3 sector, that people are stuck. I'm a be nice and say this 5-year span. I'm going to give them a 5-year span. And they're stuck in that 5-year span and cannot move, cannot breathe, cannot walk away, cannot get away from, and will not leave it alone. So many other things in that 5-year span have happened in your life, be it positive or negative, but you're stuck in that 5-year span. Good morning, G5. Let it go. The only thing that is doing is bringing you down, bringing other people down with you, court cases, jail, running from the law, sleeping around with people, possible drug cases. What? And what are you gaining from any of this? Sleepless nights, high blood pressure, stress, wasted funds on frivolous bullshit, money spent on fucking court cases, money spent on background checks. I just cannot. I cannot. I don't get it, yo. It's dumb and it's stupid and it's repetitive. You're walking around here sounding like a parrot. Well, they said, well, they did. And that's another thing. No accountability. While you steadily running around saying what they said or what they did, what did you say? And what did you do? If you can hold yourself accountable, that will definitely get you off that hamster wheel. Because I know I had to look at myself. Like, what did I say in the chat room that could have contributed to this? What did I say on the few times I rarely jump on the panel, but what did I say when I was on the panel that could have contributed to this? And when I held myself accountable for the things that I saw myself that I did that could have maybe possibly contributed to it, I was good. I let it go. I was done. Nobody ever wants to take accountability. And in all three of these sectors, that's the biggest thing that I notice on all of them. Nobody wants to take accountability. Another thing I see that's going on around here is toxic behaviors. And the people that uphold these toxic behaviors. G5, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We talked about this on the CCC podcast. So, I think I actually did throw my phone once and I broke it. You have people demeaning, degrading, outright dehumanizing somebody. And then you have other people going on in the live going, well, why don't y'all just talk about it? Well, why don't y'all just work it out? Why don't y'all just go behind the scenes because y'all love each other? What? If I have to be in a relationship with anybody who turns around at the drop of the dime, want to call me stupid, call me ignorant, call me ghetto, tell me I'm beneath them, I ain't shit, I'm not a good parent, I'm not a good friend, my family hates me. If that's love, motherfucker, hate me. Please hate me. That's not love. That's control. That's not love. That's toxic. I could never, ever, as a woman, encourage another woman to stay in a toxic ass relationship. I've been in toxic relationships and walked smooth the fuck away. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a Pisces. I'm all for calm. I don't like the back and forth. I don't like the arguing. But I will fuck you up if need be. Ask my ex-husband. Ask a couple of them ex-boyfriends. Ask that ex-wife. There's only so many times I'm going to take you talking stupid. Before I put you in your place. I understand mad day coming. We both might say some shit. But if it ain't even on a mad day and you talking shit, oh no, nah. We're not even about to go that route at all. I'm the conflict resolution person. Grand Rise, sissy. I love you. You getting ready for work? Just shooting the shit, sister. That's all. Just felt like talking, you know, about toxic people, the need for attention, the lack of accountability, being stuck in a 5-year span in your life and just will not move on. Thank you, soul. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I try. You know, I've had to come out on a couple people. So it was one that hit me to somebody. I had to spaz out on a bitch. And I tried to do it classy the first time, and then I had to click totally out the second time. And it is what it is. Oh, yeah, sissy. Idiots are everywhere. Here and the real world. Yeah, because I had to, to explain the pick me people in my advocacy arena as well. No, sissy, they really don't. They don't know when to quit. They're stuck. And you weren't in here earlier, but I said, I'm not going on that emotional roller coaster with you. I can't do it. You don't care about your mental, your blood pressure, your finances, your stress levels, dealing with this bullshit. I care about mine. And I'm not going on this hamster wheel with you stuck in this 5-year span of your life. I'll still love you. I might peek in every so often to see what you got going on. And if it's still the same shit, be like, yep, they're still there. Let me go on about my business. Because I was stuck in that spot with you for too long. And at some point, I had to get off that train because I'm not going to keep spinning myself in circles with you. Then you have the people who, and this is in all three sectors again, who don't realize the people that are contributing to keeping you in that same spot purely for their own entertainment. They sending you cash apps. They all in the chat cheering you on. Like, I mean, they got their pom-poms out. They got the megaphones out. They the biggest cheerleaders in your room, specifically for their own entertainment. And you so caught up in that span, you don't even see it. Oh, they sent me a cash app. Let me go back on and keep talking about this. They sitting back laughing at you. Yes, babe. Right. And that's why I'm so happy I have spots that I can go duck off and be calm and have adult intellectual conversations. Like, y'all need to come over to the CCC podcast. I'm telling you, we have some great conversations over there. It might be only like maybe 10 of us max in that chat room, but we have some deep conversations over there. Right, babe. They can be bought. But like I said, they're so caught up in their time warp, they don't realize that people are sending them cash apps just because they want to see them stuck in that time warp. You know, I'm grateful for channels like Lady Nika. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's beef sector, and even though she may have, drama sometimes, a lot of that stuff that go over there does not happen on her page. She with the shits and the giggles, but she not with the screaming, hollering, yelling, verbal attack, verbal assault lives. We go other places for that. It has gotten to the point where even some people that I love them. I love being in their chat. I love their energy. I love what they bring. But after a while, I end up leaving because it's gotten so repetitive. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. Right, sissy. I'll come in your live. I'm going to come speak. I'm going to speak to everybody that I know. I might stay another 15, 20 minutes just to gauge, just see what direction we going in. And then I end up dipping. Because if basically it's just a rerun from the show that you had the last time, I don't need to be in there to hear it. Because all we doing is still building on top of the same fuck shit and the same dumb shit and the same bullshit that we did your live before. If I wanted to go all in depth into other content creators' bullshit, on a continuous basis, especially if it's content creators I don't know, I'm not familiar with. If I wanted to get that in depth into their lives and their bullshit, I would just go to their live. I'm not gonna come to your live to get all the details about what's going on in their life, when I can just go to their live if I was that invested. I'm not that invested. If I'm coming to your live and I'm coming to hear you, I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you're talking about. I want to hear your thoughts. I don't want to hear your thoughts and then we got to get them and then we got to hear their thoughts on your thoughts and then you got to go deeper into their dumb shit. I could go sit in their live for that. Right, G5. I can't deal with all the crap either. And I guess this is what is called that growth that mature people are always talking about and looking for. Yeah, I like the fuck shit. Yeah, I like the drama. Yeah, I like the laughs. But sometimes I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm just not for this today. Nah, I just don't want to hear this right now. This is dumb. Why are we even talking about this? Why are we upholding this? Why are we making jokes about this? Why are we disinvested? Nope, not for me. And I'm going to watch a resin video. I'm going to watch some shorts. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to do something other than get that invested in other people's shit. I apologize if y'all hear some snoring. My dog is right here acting like she done worked hard all goddamn night. Sissy, come get Moon. And you know what? So that's exactly what it was. I think when we were on lockdown and we had nothing else to do for them first 2 years, 2.5 years, I want to say it's probably how the majority of us got stuck here right now. Good morning. That's how the majority of us got stuck here right now. Because we had nothing else going on. We had nothing else to do. We had nowhere else to go. So we got stuck on YouTube. And now here it is. Outside is open, yes. But it had become such an integral part of that time period. We still here. Some people are still stuck here 24/7. You know, but then there are those of us who still will come and be right in the mix, right in the middle of the bullshit. 4, 5, 6 hours went past before you even realize it. Them 3, 4, 5 hour lives, I can't do that no more. At some point, like I said, I get bored. Well, I don't want to say bored. Because it's not really I get bored. It just gets redundant. And then I'm like, oh, well, this person that went live, let me go see what they got to say. Oh, wait, this person that went live, let me see what they got going on. And next thing you know, like I said, it's between 4 to 6 hours later and you still right here on YouTube. I tell people all the time, I don't even watch television. I haven't watched television since lockdown. Because everything that I need is right here. The drama, the suspense, the who did it, the love stories, the love triangles, the who did it, the action, the suspense. The comedy, it's all right here. Between the beef sector, the black sector, and the Mo3 sector. It's all right here. What do I need to watch television for? See, and I'm not into college football, and I only watch Saints football. I could care less who else playing. I only watch when my own team playing. Especially living here in goddamn Texas. If the Texans are playing or the Cry Girls is playing, I'm not gonna see my game anyway. So why waste the money? All I'm gonna see is the score across the bottom of the screen. I could just go on Google and pin the score for that. Grand Rising J. Thank you, bro. Tell my sister Blue I say Grand Rising. Y'all want to hear some good music? That's another duck off place too. Over there by Jay and Blue. And we have good intellectual conversations over there too. That's another duck off spot. Very chill vibes. All they do over there is uplift women. That's all they do over there at the chocolate factory. It's all about the queens. I've never been over there and heard a man speak down on a woman. Jay does not allow that at all. He will stop in the middle of a song to speak to a woman coming in his chat. Make sure he tells you how much he appreciates you for taking the time out of your day to come and support him on his channel. Grown man shit happens over at the chocolate factory. Beautiful vibes, beautiful music, beautiful conversations. That's why I say I'm grateful for my duck off spots to get away from the bullshit and the drama. A lot of these male content creators that go back and forth with women, that's stupid. Why would you do that? You know, we already, women, especially black women, already feel like we're the most non-protected on this planet. And you want to degrade and demean us even more? I can't be around people like that either. I could never, me personally, I can't bring anybody else down to build myself up. Yes, Jay, they are very selfish in their own heart. They are. And they, like, I can't see myself saying, oh, you ugly. Oh, you fat. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, you don't own that. Oh, I make more money than you. And this is men and women to each other. I thank God my mama, my mommy, and the rest of my family are not materialistic people. You can't find happiness in material things. Money comes, money goes. But you, your faith, your understanding, your love, your compassion, your empathy is what's going to keep you sustained on a day to day basis. That's what keeps you going. That's what keeps you moving. Not my 100K a year job, not my Cadillac or my Porsche or my Range Rover sitting outside in the parking lot. Not I live in a 2,500 plus square foot house. Not I can just pick up and travel here or travel there whenever I feel like it. Tomorrow, if you lose all that, where you gonna be? What are you gonna do? So I don't know nothing else to be but humble. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. I can't be nothing else but humble. I don't have a lot of things. I don't have, I'm going to say maybe what the standard is supposed to be. But I'm appreciative for what I have. Do I want more? Yeah. Do I have my eyes set on more? Yes. But if this is where I'm supposed to stay, I'm content where I am. I got a roof. I got food. I got family. I have friends. I have my animals. I have my advocacy work. I'm content. Would I like to live in a bigger spot? Yes. Is it something that I necessarily have to have for my existence to mean something? Nope. Do I have to have a fancy car to be out here to be flashy just to try to impress people? Nope. Mine takes gas and will get me from point A to point B just like yours does. Oh, I live in a house, you live in an apartment. Okay. I still put my key in the lock and turn it and walk in here every day and walk in a bedroom that's mine, just like you do. Oh, I own a house. Okay. I'm happy for you. You were put in that position to be able to afford that for yourself. But that don't mean look down on the next person, because one, they may not even choose to own a house. They may be able to. They just may not want to have that responsibility. They like the idea of somebody else coming in and fixing something when it goes wrong and they don't have to find the money to get that done. Or two, they're just not capable of that. Does that make them less of a person than you? No, it does not. Jay, listen, I've never been one to try to live with the Joneses. Let the Joneses do them over there, and I'm going to do me over here. And I'm going to be just as happy as they are over there, over here in my little corner. Mm-mm. There's more out there in this world besides just material things, and that's what people need to be focused on. Like right now, look at that bridge in Baltimore. Prayers up to Baltimore. You have people who literally lost their lives because a bridge collapsed. But you want to get on here and talk about, oh, I have more money than you. Oh, I live in a bigger house than you. Oh, I drive a fancier car than you. Oh, this person ended up filing bankruptcy. I'd never filed bankruptcy. I've never been in that position. You don't know what the position is that that person is even in, that they filed bankruptcy. And then on top of that, it's more wealthy people that will file bankruptcy than anybody else. While you're out here talking about how much money you have, YouTube is the best case study in human interaction there ever was. I know all these people who are going to school to with any kind of psych majors are having a field day with this. And that's precisely my point. So you can't take none of it with you. You can't take none of it with you. So spend that money on things that are important. Spending time with your family. Instead of going drop 50, 60, 70, 80,000 dollars on a car, y'all go on a vacation somewhere together. Go spend that time together. Formulate the memories that's gonna matter the most. Because at the end of the day, your children not gonna remember the house they lived in. They're not gonna remember the car you bought them on their sweet 16. They're not gonna remember that ring that you bought them when they graduated. They're gonna talk about when me and my mama used to be in the kitchen cooking together. I remember when my grandmother used to make. I remember going to sleep on the floor at my grandmother's house. I remember the family get-togethers at Christmas. I know that's what I'd rather my grandchildren remember about me versus what Nana bought for them. Get your priorities in order. Because that's where your priorities need to be. Your family, your health, your mental stability, your friends, not the cars, the house, and the jewelry. Lift somebody up. Don't tear somebody down because you're in a better position than them. Try pulling them up with you. We always talking about how this particular race has more money. This particular race is doing better. Why? Because they lift each other up. They don't tear each other down. I don't know, y'all. I just don't get it. I know I never will get it. I don't think anybody will ever get it. But it just don't make no sense to a rational person. And I'm glad I'm a rational person. I'm glad to be a person with some insight on certain topics and certain things that I can give an opinion on where I see it from my perspective. And I can be around other people who are open minded enough to at least hear what I have to say. And even though they may disagree with it, can internalize it and process it for themselves instead of a think tank mentality. Again, y'all, I apologize. Y'all hear my dog snoring. Jay, come get Moon. Because that's who's snoring in here. Well, I've been on an hour, coming up on an hour. I just said a few things I just wanted to get off my mind. You know, every so often I'll do these. Y'all know me. What's on my mind? And I'll just hit a lie. Man, sissy, she is up here snoring like she been working 16 hours. Oh, Jesus. Smack dead in the middle of the bed. You know where she lay at, sissy. Now, you know when I get ready to lay down, I'm going to have to make her ass get up and move, and she going to be looking at me like I'm crazy. Come get her. And another reason why I'm about to go. Thank you, bae. Thank you, bae. I appreciate that. I keep saying I need to do more of the what's on my mind, and then I never hit the button and do it. So I think about Tresca all the time. I miss my sister so much. Oh, I miss my sister so much. Thank you, G5. No problem, sissy. Like I said, since this is around the time I'm actually winding down to go to sleep, because of the insomnia, I might have to come and do the what's on my minds around this time of the morning. Good morning, cameras. Thank you for stopping by. know, so that's fine. We all love Tresca. Oh my God, I miss her so much. I miss seeing the middle finger emojis in the chats. Y'all have no idea. The smiley face with the hearts, and then the fuck you finger. That was a beautiful souled woman, and we lost a real one. But haven't gained that real one. And I know Tresca be up there looking at us like, what the hell are y'all motherfuckers doing down there? Y'all know our sister, she would come and curse us out in a heartbeat. I'm gonna have to get a StreamYard or something and figure this out. And I'm gonna have to revamp the Elders Gone Wild just for Tresca. Just for Tresca. Man, Elders Gone Wild was the best. G5, I know she is. She up there cursing us out. With a drink in one hand and a cigarette in another one, sitting there like, Lord Jesus, what are they doing, Lord? What's wrong with them? Ooh, they lucky I'm not down there because I'd be to cuss them all out by now. There's a few real ones that we done lost around here over the years, and I miss them. There's a few real content creators around here who can't even be who they are and come and bring the fun and the laughter that they used to bring because of the demonic energies that's around here on this same app. I'm telling y'all, Elders Gone Wild was the best. Some of the best times I ever had was, I believe it or not, with RE and Tresca on the same panel. RE, Tresca, and Mojo. Them three, psh, baby. Best lives ever. It's time for us to get some new elders going wild around here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my StreamYard together, y'all, and we going to have some adult intellectual conversations of like-minded people within that same age range, and we going to get together, and we going to sit down, and we going to laugh, and we going to have us a good time, and we going to cuss because we old enough to do it. And we going to talk our shit because we old enough to do it. We gonna smoke, we gonna sip, we gonna do whatever we wanna do, cause we old enough to do it and ain't a bitch gonna tell us nothing. It's time for us seasoned people to have us some fun. I'm gonna have to look into learning how to do a StreamYard, getting a StreamYard and then learning how to do it. Cause I don't wanna do the just what's on my mind. I wanna have some fun. And I wanna do some education. I'm steadily having people telling me you have too much to offer without letting your voice be heard. I don't know how interested people would be in the type of education that I would bring, but it's time. And I keep saying it's time, but then real life take over, but it's time. It's time for me to just stop sitting back and just watching and actually let my voice be heard. What y'all think? I'm gonna try to bring it back so I swear I don't see how y'all don't hear this dog because she loud as hell. So busy ain't the word. I had 3 meetings yesterday, and each one of those meetings was 3 hours long. Oh, God, my mind was blown, y'all. In May, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do in May, because I'm gonna end up having to be gone from my house for 10 straight days. 3 different events between Dallas and Houston. Friday, Saturday, Sunday in one place in Dallas. Got to be in Houston Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then the third event starts Wednesday to Sunday, but I'm going to have to check into that hotel on Thursday and be there from Thursday to Sunday because I'll be on my way back from Houston Wednesday. One is mandatory, and the other 2 I'm expected to be there. Busy ain't the word. So I'll be out my house the 17th through the 26th. I'll be gone. I'll be home long enough to swap out clothes in the suitcase and walk right back out the door. Craziness. The one I really want to go to is the one at home in September, though. Baby, let me tell you something. Let them fuck around and give me a scholarship if they want to. And I ain't been home since 2012. They ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna be at the opening ceremony. I'll be out. I'll see y'all in the morning for the plenary. Oh, I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette. I'm coming to save me a seat. They might see me in the plenary the next morning with some sunshades on and them same clothes with me talking about good morning. Cause ain't no way I'm going home for 4 days and I'm gonna be devoted to working them whole 4 days. That ain't gonna happen. I got food from home to eat. I got daiquiris to drink, and I got people to see. And 8 to 6 in meetings all day is not gonna work for me at home. You'll get me somewhere else, but you ain't gonna get me with that at home. That ain't gonna happen. G5, you laughing. I'm so serious. That ain't gonna work. Don't let me have access to a car. Oh, it's gonna be. They be lucky if they see me at all. But I got people there. My godchildren there. I got friends that's like sisters is there. I got nieces there. Yeah, I ain't eating no hotel food. I'm not eating none of that. Girl, where you got that from? Girl, I went to Chinese kitchen. Girl, where you got that from? Girl, I went to the gas station. They sell the best breakfast. What? Where you got that from? Girl, I went to Broad and Banks. Where you got that from? Girl, I was on Claiborne under the bridge, eating some crawfish. Good morning, Sia G. Girl, where you was at? Girl, I was in the club last night. What? Yes, so encourage it. Encourage it. That foolery can be encouraged. Because, see, all these people that I'm going to be with, because this conference, people come from all over the country. All they going to want to do is go in the quarters. I'm not going in the quarters. That's a tourist spot. I'm not going there. I'm going in the hood. I'm going to the real New Orleans. I'm not going in the quarters. I'm not going on the Riverwalk. Oh, see, I'm so jealous. I'm trying to go in September. I want to go on so bad. I'm going to tell y'all how bad it is. It's so bad. I've already told both my aunts that's still there. If I do not get a scholarship, and I told them this when they announced last year that this conference was going to be at home this year. If I don't get a scholarship, y'all got a year to get me a room together because I'm coming home. Ain't no way I'm doing everything in my power to be home for this one. See, have some good food for me. Make sure you go to Chinese kitchen and go get an egg roll and go to the purple store and go get a combination yaka meat and a chicken plate and then go to Dini's and have a big ass seafood platter for one. That's enough to feed 7. Just do them for me. Oh, and a hot sausage sandwich. Yeah, make sure you get one of them too. See, I didn't say here, just told y'all everything I'm planning on eating when I get home. What you drinking? What? Huh? Oh, nothing. Cause if they think I ain't gonna be walking around the conference with a daiquiri cup, they got life and bullshit fucked up. I'm gonna be drinking at 6 in the morning. See, I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing and hearing everything you did when you come back now. Make sure you go on the lake too. All right, y'all. I said 15 minutes ago I was getting out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming. Thank you to the people who shared my little live. And I'm going to try to start coming around, probably around this time of the morning, even more so. Okay, so I'm not even Stanley. Girl, I'm gonna be walking around with my styrofoam New Orleans daiquiri cup. What? Girl, I'm not camouflaging. No, good morning. I'm not gonna be camouflaging a goddamn thing. There's other sisters of mine in the advocacy arena that done already said, if you end up going and I end up going, I'm hanging with you. I'm like, all right, y'all sure y'all ready? Clubs in New Orleans don't close till 6 in the morning. I hope you're ready. Club don't start jumping till 11. What? Y'all sure y'all won't hang with me? I hope you're ready. Because I might have to come home and take a week from that week. You never know, y'all. I might pop up live later. Who knows? Depends on how my day go. I know I got a meeting at noon, so I need to go catch me a cat nap right quick. So I can get up and then get on that 3-hour meeting. I don't think I have none this evening. At least I hope not. I had to check my calendar. Well, all right, y'all. I'm going to get me a couple of hours of sleep in. Again, thank y'all so much for coming in and hearing me just babble. You're welcome. So, like I said, you never know. I'm gonna start hitting this little live button more. I'm gonna start hitting it more, and I'm gonna really take the time to learn about StreamYard and all of this stuff. I love y'all so much. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate y'all in the chat room. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace out, y'all. Have a wonderful day.